Hello and welcome to episode 29 of Steelworks. My guests today are legendary Brujeria, an extreme metal band that barely needs an introduction. Created in 1989 by music luminaries like Dino Cazares, Jello Biafra, and Billy Gould, the band would become an institution and a creative hub of sorts with which several other performative artists would collaborate and release album after album throughout the 1990s and the 2000s. With the very early departure of Juan Brujo and Pinche in 2024, the band came to yet another crossroads and soon decided to keep on going with Brujeria, not only to preserve the institution, but also to honor the spirits of Juan and Peach. I had the opportunity to discuss everything Brujeria with one of the band's latest additions, El Criminal, and this is what he had to say. Please leave a like on this video, leave your comments about what you think of current Brujeria, follow the channel on social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, enjoy the show, horns up, and stay heavy.
Steelworks Brujeria is actually your first record in 7 years, and it's full of really gorgeous. I mean, the opening track itself is Brujeria. I mean, the track, it's amazing. I mean, I've looked online for your set list and you play this song, and I was like, how can we not play the song? This is just party, you know. But at the same time, it's quite professional. It's quite mature. It's quite alien, so to say. So even though you've had all the hardships that you've endured with these problem chambers, I think that it got something to keep on research and albums.
I don't know. I mean, it was, to be perfectly honest, it was a pain in the ass to do the last album. You know, we took forever. We took I don't know. I joined the band 8 years ago, and I think we started making the album 7 years ago, or 8 or 6 or something like that. It just took forever. Then the pandemic in between, you know, and all that, and I'm partially happy with it. I think it sounds a little too clinical for what Brujeria is, you know. But there's good songs on it. I wrote a lot of the stuff, so I should say so myself. And we've been playing a few songs of the album, you know, in the last tour. We were playing Exorcista and Mochado, and we played the title track for a while as well. And, that. But yeah, I mean, on this tour we only have 45 minutes, and since we are out here in a way to celebrate the legacy of Peach and Brujo, we thought it would be more appropriate to do a greatest hits.
Of course, and I was thinking that you have so many legendary songs, so I mean, yeah, it's true. That reminds me that when Matando Hueros was released, I mean, everybody didn't take shit because of the cover. I mean, I'm looking at the cover right now in front of me. It's so fucking scary, man. I was like a kid when it came out, and I was like, no way. Do you mind picking it up? Just, so our watching. I mean, what the hell, man? I mean, you know what I thought? When I was coming here to the show, I was like, I mean, every big metal band has its mascot. You have, Doris, Metallica. You have Vic Rattlehead, Megadeth, whatever.
Yeah.
Is this your mascot, man? I mean, because it is your. Does it have a name?
Poco Loco.
what's it called?
Coco Loco.
Coco. It's like it makes perfect sense. Yeah, of course. Okay, okay. So I believe that. You mind if I pick it up?
No, no.
Okay. I believe that whoever Coco Loco used to be, well, he's going to be with you for a long time.
Oh yeah.
It's part of the band right now, right? Okay. Okay.
No, and the thing is, Peach used to carry him around, you know, and take him through the fucking airport security. So yeah, I mean, we have to have him with us. You know?
Yeah, because you know, I thought, how do these guys, you know, go through airport security
Machetes. No, you have to check in the machetes.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of machetes and then, wait, what about, you know, the human head?
Okay. Yeah.
But okay, as long as I know.
So I guess if you X-ray it, it doesn't have
right,
a skull.
Okay, excellent. As for Brujeria, you mentioned that before. Let me get back to it. You said that Brujeria was, you know, something that a band in which or through which plenty of people comes and goes. I mean, I thought about that. It's a bit like a superstar club, you know. Not superstar. What I'm trying to say is, everyone got someone that's so metal, you know. Man, you fucking get Jello Biafra started. That's alone. I mean, how much more legendary can you go, you know? That being said, I mean, Brujeria is not your regular band. Is it like a club members only, a band from which you can have fun and vent off a bit from your main bands? From the
well,
members' main bands?
It used to be like that, but it's not anymore. Because a while ago, Brujo decided, I think, that he wanted to have like a band really made of Latino people, you know, and the other guys were always like Shane, and all the other guys were always very busy, you know, so it was difficult to have like a touring lineup, and Brujo wanted to tour, you know, he did a lot of tours. You know? And so now, I mean, maybe we're not so high profile in band, you know, but I think it sounds great. You do the song justice, and yeah, I mean, there's still gonna be people. Like if we do another album, there's probably gonna be Shane on it, and Jeff Walker, and who knows, you know, maybe the old singer as well. But we'll see about it.
Okay. It's funny that you mentioned that. I mean, an all Latino lineup, because if you think a bit back, you know, every Latino member of every Brujeria made a significant difference in the Brujeria. For example, Dino Cazares from Fear Factory made a significant impact with his guitar sound, which is very punchy. The albums you know on Fear Factory, right? And it was quite a bit of that into Brujeria. I mean, every single Latino member, you know, involved in Brujeria made a significant difference. Is that why you're trying to, you know, to make it all Latino, or you know, everything goes?
I'm not sure. I mean, I myself am not strictly speaking Latino, you know. I'm of German heritage, but I was born and raised in Chile, so I speak more Spanish than these guys.
Yeah, which is funny.
Yeah, but no, I don't know, man. It's just came to be like that, you know. And it's funny because Jeff Walker, when we played together at the Scenic Street Festival, he was like, this is what Brujo should have done a long time ago, you know? Have a band with Latino people and, you know, don't worry about the all-star thing, you know?
Right.
To be a band, you know?
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, at the same time, it's funny if you think that you have songs called La Migra, and no borders and Presidente Trump, and even though it's a mock-up, even though it's you're joking around with the situations, it makes a little bit of sense, that you would be international instead of you know. On one hand, yeah, an all Latino band would be, hardcore. They're called all Latinos. They're real, the real deal, whatever. But then again, everyone else contributes a bit to what the video is, right? So yeah, I'm a bit divided myself, but that's me. Right. So we started by saying that we were honoring Juan Brujo's and Pinche Peach's legacy, but. What happens after this tour? Do you intend on keep on going and releasing new albums, or are you going to hiatus to think about it?
I think we're gonna dedicate this year to do this homage tour. Going to we're playing some festivals in Europe in the summer. Partisan and Google Soul, Bronx Galaxy and so on. We're gonna do a South American tour, probably Mexico, and probably something in LA as a big celebration with like more of the ex-members and the extended family. But we're thinking about it. I think there might be some interesting changes in the lineup soon, and there is new music already. There was already music written,
Okay.
So yeah, I think it is. I think if we want to carry on as a band, then I think we should release something,
Of course.
So we say, well, yeah, this is the band, this is what's gonna happen. Even though probably when we play live, most of it's gonna be classic.
Oh, okay. In that case, you just told me that you have new music out and about, not out and about, but in the making. So can you tell us something else about it? Can you invent something?
Well, I think it would be difficult for a band like Brujeria to reinvent itself completely, like change completely. I myself, that's just my opinion, think that we should go back to the roots, do a more aggressive, more raw, dangerous album, go away from this modern metal sound and back into what defined the band in the first place.
Matando Hueros and whatever, right?
Pasaliada, for example.
Okay, that's fun. Well, I wish you all the best for Brujo's future. Sure we'll see you again soon on the road. Until then, thanks very much for your time and all the best.
Thank you, man.
Thanks very much. Thanks as well. Cheers. Cheers.
México.